Hey guys, my name is Anna, I hope you're doing well, and in this video we're going to be talking about the iconic Scandi style. So the Scandi style has been popular everywhere on Instagram, Fashion Week, magazines, and there are so many guides on how to achieve the Scandi style. In this video I'm going to be talking about the general things that are typical to the Scandi style, but also my observations since I've been living here. I've been living in Stockholm since November and now it's March. Especially in winter time, I've noticed that fashion was drastically different from the Spanish fashion style, and yeah, even now it's quite different, and it's really interesting to see how the style evolves depending on the country or region. So the Scandi style is built around simplicity, and the typical phrase that everyone uses is less is more. You probably heard it, especially when it comes to Scandi style. You will not find flashy logos or extreme embellishments or bright colors combined together. And we could even say that people here in Scandinavia, they like to dress down instead of dressing up. When it comes to colors, some people might say that they're very basic, so black, white, gray. But besides those, I've also seen a lot of navy, dark brown, charcoal gray, or other shades of gray. And if we compare these colors to the typical colors that are worn in Spain, they're obviously a lot brighter. And it's interesting to observe how the color choice depends on the regions. The colors that you can find in the nature in the southern regions are quite different. So you have the flowers and different trees, they're more bright, whereas here they are more toned down, and that influences fashion. So you might have black as a foundation, so for example a black statement coat, and then you layer different things of different colors. So you have a gray sweater, black boots, and for example jeans. So you already have three colors. I've also seen a lot of people that preserve the typical Scandi look, but they also add a lot of different accents. So for example, instead of wearing a black beanie with a black coat, black pants and everything, you add, for example, a red beanie with a black coat. And that way the outfit becomes more playful and more bright. And I think that it's a really cool thing, because if you have a statement coat, a black statement coat or a beige statement coat, and you want to have it for several seasons, a good way of experimenting with your style is to buy something that doesn't have to be good quality necessarily. So a beanie, a scarf, maybe gloves. When it comes to silhouettes, the Scandi look is very layered, and that can be explained by the weather in the Nordic region. So in Spain, for example, the temperature is quite stable, especially in the summer, whereas here it might be quite warm during the day, but then it gets so cold in the evening. And also the weather here, I would say that it's more unpredictable than the Spanish weather. So if it's warm, you take off one layer, and then if it's cold, you put it on, and it's quite comfy. I would also say that the Scandi style values comfort over aesthetic, and that doesn't mean that it's not beautiful, but for example, on a day that seems to be warm, you would still wear tights or pants instead of a skirt, for example, because it's not worth risking if it gets cold later. The Scandi style is more androgynous than the Spanish style or the French style. The silhouettes are less feminine, they're more structured, so you would see a lot of structured shoulders, geometric shapes, the combination of pieces that are both masculine and feminine, and that could also be seen in perfumes. So for example, Byredo, which is a Swedish, you guys know how obsessed I am with Byredo perfumes. It's a Swedish perfume house, and the scents are androgynous, and they're not labeled as this is sweet, this is for girls, this is cool and fresh, this is for boys. And I think that's really cool and interesting, because each person decides for themselves. Love for quality and appreciation of quality is also important in the Scandi style. So even in this era of fast fashion and of buying something because it's trendy for 2 seconds and then it's not and you have to buy something else, I think it's really cool that the Scandi style appreciates quality. And as I already mentioned, instead of buying several bright colored coats, you invest in one statement piece that's very good quality and that's gonna last you for a long time. It's really good to have a good quality base and then add more things to that. I would say that these things are a must-have for the Scandi look. A classic statement coat, a tote bag that looks great with everything, a good quality cashmere sweater, a pair of tailored pants, and a pair of good quality sunglasses that look good on your face in particular. So in my case, I have these YSL Mika sunglasses, and I bought them a few years ago. It was on quarantine, yeah, and They are so timeless, they're so pretty, and I'm in love with the shape, and I think they make your face look 10 times cooler. And if you wear a regular black coat without these sunglasses, you look good, but then you add these sunglasses and you look chic and stylish and flawless and just perfect. They obviously don't look great on every person, so I think it's important to find the shape that looks good on your face. And then once you know what shape that is, you invest in a good pair of sunglasses and just enjoy being stylish. So yeah. When it comes to hairstyle, I've seen so many girls wearing the classic bun, and it's so effortless. It doesn't require much. You basically like do this bun with your hair and it looks so good, especially with a black coat. I think it's because of the contrast, since many girls here are blonde. It looks so effortless and so stylish. So have this bun, a black coat, and these sunglasses and some gold earrings. Mwah, just flawless. The next thing is quite unusual, and I don't even know if we can say that it's a trend, but I've seen that many girls here, they carry their laptops and their books and everything in their hands instead of using a bag or a backpack. So even on the metro or in the bus, you see girls with their MacBook like this. In my case, I wouldn't do that, for example. I would just hide it because I have so many cables and all of that. I don't know, it just adds to that Scandi look. You have your coffee, your laptop, and your statement coat, and that's it. So for example, if you want to take some pictures inspired on the Scandi look, you could incorporate those poses and those activities into your pictures, like you're part of this city energy and you're busy doing something. Next up, we have trends. And you might be asking, how does the Scandi fashion, how does the Scandi look evolve when the looks are so classic? And the easy explanation is the fact that the style might be classic, but then it's easy to incorporate different trends into that style. And no matter the collection or season, you still look Scandi chic. As I already mentioned, you can experiment with touches of color, mix new trends with old classics, or sporty elements with elegant ones in just one outfit. In conclusion, I would say that Scandi fashion is about good quality items, long-lasting pieces, tailored pieces that look particularly good on you. And this style allows the person who wears the clothes to shine instead of the garments themselves. I hope this video was useful, and I hope you guys learned more about the Scandi style. Let me know if I missed something down in the comments, and good luck experimenting with the Scandi style. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.